If you took a day off of crypto yesterday, you probably missed something pretty significant. I almost missed it. What I'm talking about is Asteroid Protocol. It's an open source protocol for inscriptions and tokens on the Cosmos blockchain. Remember, the Cosmos chain doesn't have smart contracts. There's no DEX, there's no NFTs, but but now we have inscriptions just like they have on Bitcoin and a couple of other chains out there like Doge. What you need to know is that on Bitcoin, Bitcoin is proof of work. Inscriptions allowed for some satoshis, right? Some units of Bitcoin to become non-fungible. In other words, they become slightly different and valued differently than the others that were previously exactly alike. And not only that, it's a method of permanently publishing data onto a blockchain. Asteroid Protocol was developed by Delphi Labs and the Astroport Foundation, which is a DEX on Neutron, very close blockchain, interoperable blockchain with the Cosmos Hub. I'm going to demonstrate uh, what it takes to actually inscribe, what it takes to actually create native tokens on Cosmos. And yeah, we'll go through everything you need to know to begin using this platform, trading, all of that will come later, I'm sure. But yeah, not even a day old. We've got inscriptions on the Cosmos Hub. As usual, all the important links will be down below. By the way, this is a sponsored video by the Atom Accelerator DAO. They gave me a grant to do Cosmos specific content. Never in a million years did I think that I'd be doing inscription content for Cosmos. I have a bunch of ordinal inscription content on my channel. I've done spaces related to Bitcoin ordinals. I collect them. They're a lot of fun. And once you find out exactly how they work and how they're different from other tokens, maybe you'll think they're as interesting as I do. But yeah, let's get to the platform and you'll see for yourself exactly what this means. Here it is, super simple UI, the way that it should be, helping people onboard onto Cosmos. And like I said, you could do this with the Atom token. If you don't have Atom tokens, just about every centralized exchange has it. You could zip it over to a Kepler wallet, a Leap wallet, and get started with this inscriptions protocol. But you could see here, there's a menu on the left, and I have my wallet showing now. It shows tokens, inscriptions, and these are deployed fungible tokens. Yes, I created fungible tokens with a couple of clicks on Cosmos. And yeah, this is my NFT happy hour wallet. I just did these for fun. Look, I got some Benedict tokens, some Joe tokens, and some Max tokens here. First thing I'm going to do under meta protocols is go to inscriptions. I've got two options here. I can create my own, right? That means I have to upload data, right? Inscriptions are a way to uh, basically permanently store data on the blockchain. I can go here and then I would simply select a file to upload. Keep in mind with inscriptions, and it's the same on Bitcoin, there's a max file size. So for Bitcoin, it's 4 megabytes. Here it looks like it's 550 kilobytes. You can't really just upload whatever you want. People are naturally going to upload JPEGs first. Of course, the Cosmos ecosystem is littered with NFTs across, maybe a dozen or so different blockchains. That's what I did. But you could do audio, you could do executable files, you could do text, anything you want. And yeah, this is the way to do it. You would give it a name, file name basically, and then describe your inscription. When these go on chain, they receive a unique token number. And I mentioned that it is kind of a way to make non-fungible tokens, right? There are no NFTs on Cosmos, but here, when you inscribe something, technically you're making it non-fungible. Even if somebody else were to come along and mint, if you want to call it mint, inscribe the same exact file that I've already done, it's not going to have the same token ID. So let's look at my wallet. Loading wallet. This has been slow since launch. Lots of people are having fun with this. Here are my inscriptions, right? Got my NFT happy hour logo here. Here you can see there's a specific block number. This is kind of like the ID. There should be a token number as well. I saw it earlier. Its own token number. Oh, there it is at the top. So this is inscription number 761. It's the first inscription was 1, and it's going to increase from there. If I don't want to inscribe my own, I can click browse and I can see what other people have been inscribing. You could see there's already over 5,000 inscriptions. Lots of these are just ugly NFTs. Look at this ugly NFT. Ooh, Pink Floyd right here, Division Bell. Great Pink Floyd album. Somebody here looks like they put a picture of themselves and their kid. Just had to edit it out because as I was scrolling, there was something not appropriate for YouTube. Here we go. Here are some scribbles. Art is just getting obscene right now. Let's go to the CFT tokens, which stands for Cosmos Fungible Tokens, and then we'll wrap this up. You can see here it says the CFT20 meta protocol allows you to create, transfer, mint, buy, and sell fungible tokens. This is weird on Cosmos because we don't have fungible tokens on Cosmos. There are no smart contracts, but this is a way to do it. And on Bitcoin, there's no smart contracts over there either. But there's a whole ecosystem, like 50,000 different fungible tokens that people just created. 99% of them are just done for fun with no utility. That's fine. It stress tests the network quite nicely. And maybe that's what's going to happen with Atom. Here you would upload a picture, with those dimensions to use as a logo. You can name your token. You can give it a ticker, maximum supply. And then this is what people would be minting, basically just paying Atom gas per transaction. And you could just keep minting over and over and over again. Yes, this creates problems with distribution, but these are not DeFi tokens. These are different. They're inscriptions. And you could see you can launch it immediately. You could launch at a specific date and time. And then you just click down here. It's pretty easy. It's extremely cheap. It's a couple of pennies to do this. And let's look at the marketplace, or let's browse. I don't want to call it a marketplace just yet. These things look like they're going to trade on Neutron, which is a consumer chain for Cosmos. That's really cool. And these are the collection numbers. Number 1 was asteroids, obviously. There's something that I'm not going to say on YouTube. And you got all these different tokens. Bank run. That's an interesting one. But yeah. Tells me the price, right? You could see most of these are less than a penny. They're coming up, registering as 0. And this is the percent of the collection that is minted. Once they're minted, there'll be ways to transfer them. And even if you missed out, you'll be able to buy. Kind of like an NFT on the open market. The way it works on Doge and the way it works on Bitcoin is you buy them in kind of bundles. So like somebody will put up a sale of, let's say, 1,000 of these Roids tokens, and they'll set a price. You can pick it up for that price. There are no liquidity pools, as far as I know, for BRC20 tokens or DRC20 tokens. Those are the equivalents on Bitcoin and Doge, but this is Cosmos. Crazy things are possible. You never know. Maybe we'll have an entire DEX dedicated to these. That remains to be seen. Or they'll simply trade like they do on Bitcoin and Doge, which still makes people happy. Some of those Bitcoin inscription tokens, those BRC20 tokens, are over $1 billion in market cap. So that is it. I'm pretty impressed with Asteroid Protocol. Really psyched that one of my favorite asset types on Bitcoin is now available on the Cosmos Hub. Gives some great potential for utility on the Cosmos Hub, gives some great potential for blocks to be filled up. This was a huge issue on Bitcoin. When the ordinal inscriptions protocol went live, the Bitcoin blocks were getting full. What does that do? Well, on Bitcoin, the miners are able to make more money. It strengthens the network, and it makes the network less relying on inflation. And we know in proof of stake, inflation is a huge, huge, huge issue when it comes to token price, especially when the market conditions are not good. Delphi Labs, Astroport. This is a great partnership, a great collaboration. And like I said a couple times throughout this video, on Cosmos, where they don't support native tokens or smart contracts purposely. We have a way around it with inscriptions, taking a play out of the Bitcoin playbook. I'm happy. And if you've been following this channel, looking at all my inscriptions content, I'm sure you're happy too.